Hi guys, welcome to Krakow. My name is Tim.
And I'm Rod.
Welcome back to our channel. Yay!
Krakow dates back to 7th century and it is considered as one of Poland's most important cities with significant cultural and educational centers. This is a place that should be on everyone's travel list. With the presence of a large market square, colorful streets, and historic sites, Krakow is a favorite stop of every Poland tour. Hey, what's up you guys? It's day one here in Krakow.
And we are in the main square, the RYNEK square.
It's their old town. Krakow's main market square, RYNEK GLOWNY, is the nerve center of the city's medieval old town. Forever a hive of activity, this 40,000 square foot medley of cafes, museums, clubs, pubs, music bars, souvenir shops, historical landmarks, hotels and hostels, is punctuated with some of the most magnificent Middle-Age architecture the city has to offer. Affectionately referred to as the Head, the bronze body part's official title is Eros Bendato and is the work of Polish artist Igor Mitoraj. Essentially the world's oldest shopping mall, this space in the center of Krakow has been home to a trading hall since at least the 1300s. Given a 16th century Renaissance facelift, this architectural marvel boasts dozens of stalls selling amber jewelry, lacework, cloth handicrafts, wood carvings, sheepskin rugs, and all sorts of Polish souvenirs and trinkets at prices that are actually more reasonable than you'd anticipate. It is the quintessential Krakowian shopping experience. The towering edifice of St. Mary's Cathedral, at over 260 feet tall, dominates the landscape of RYNEK GLOWNY, the vast open space of Old Town Square in Krakow. Originally built in the early 13th century, St. Mary's was rebuilt in brick Gothic style in the 14th century and completed in 1347 during the reign of Casimir III the Great. All year round, the cobbled pedestrian surface of Florianska Street is the site of action of the city and the Vinakawa to Krakow's massive central square. It's something of a modern stage for the unending drama of the city's old town, where the players are tourists and locals alike, and the set pieces are the magnificent medieval facades of some of the most prestigious buildings in the city.
Hi everyone! So we are walking along the Florianska Street.
Florianska 49.
Florianska. So beautiful. It's filled with shops,
Restaurants and hotels. A symbol of national pride, hope, self-rule, and not least of all fierce patriotism, Wawel Castle offers a uniquely polished version of the British Buckingham Palace and Westminster Abbey rolled into one. A gorgeous assortment of predominantly Romanesque, Renaissance, and Gothic architecture dating from around the 14th century onwards. Wawel is the crown jewel of Krakow's architectural treasures and required visiting for Poles and foreigners alike.
We are wrapping up our day here in Krakow, and we were looking for some Polish cuisine, and we stumbled on this restaurant called Warzynek. So Krakow has been amazing. Hi guys, so that was our day for Krakow or Krakow and
Krakow.
Krakow.
Whichever you want.
So we did
Kawa.
today. We did the main square. We went to the cloth hall. We went down to the museum. We walked through Florianska.
RYNEK Museum, right?
Yeah, Florianska Street. And we went to the Wawel Castle. Or Wawel? 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 Wawel. So, we had fun. So, apparently, one day in Krakow is not enough. So, we have to come back here. If you're going to be here, at least plan for 3 days. So, we definitely have to come back. So, we really had a good time. We did not expect Krakow to be this beautiful. Indeed,
But it
is. Yeah, it's like it's definitely one of the top places we've been in Europe.
I think I'm gonna come back here probably for 3 days just to
There's so much history and culture.
so many places to go, so many things to do, so many food to eat.
Yes. So that's it, you guys.
And then we'll try to go to Auschwitz tomorrow. We're gonna go there first thing in the morning. We're gonna catch the train going there, and hopefully we can come back for hotel checkout.
Yes, and I wasn't able to try Polish vodka tonight, so hopefully tomorrow we can do that in Warsaw. Yeah, that's one thing we have to do in Warsaw then.
That's a good idea.
Try Polish vodka.
Auschwitz, also known as Auschwitz-Birkenau, opened in 1940 and was the largest of the Nazi concentration and death camps. Located in southern Poland, Auschwitz initially served as a detention center for political prisoners. However, it evolved into a network of camps where Jewish people and other perceived enemies of the Nazi state were exterminated, often in gas chambers or used as slave labor. Some prisoners were also subjected to barbaric medical experiments led by Josef Mengele. During World War II, more than 1 million people, by some accounts, lost their lives at Auschwitz. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me again, Rod, and Tim on the camera. Holy good time. This is our last day here in Krakow, and we are on our way to Warsaw. It's a 2 hour and 14 minutes ride via the train. So we're waiting for the train to open so we can put our luggages and wait till we get to Warsaw. So see you guys later. So we're calling it a night. We're gonna sleep early because we have a busy schedule tomorrow for the whole day. We have to hit five important places to go. So stay tuned. Don't go. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Subscribe to Tim and Rod. Ciao. Once called Paris of the East, Warsaw was one of Europe's most beautiful cities until it was flattened in World War II. Over the past decades, Warsaw has rebuilt itself, rising up from the ashes and emerging once again as one of Europe's great cities. The royal route connects three former residences of Polish rulers: the Wawel Castle, Lazienski Królewski, and Wilanów Palace.
Hi guys, welcome to Warsaw, and we are currently on the Royal Way or Royal Route.
We are walking along Royal Street.
So today,
Royal Way, Royal Route, Royal Street.
Today we are gonna explore Warsaw, mostly by feet, and see the sights here.
But first, some shopping. A part of Warsaw folklore, this is where Charles de Gaulle used to come for his donuts back in his Warsaw days, and Blykel still sells a variety of desserts and cakes that are famous in their own right. A classy, august venue with a menu that includes a range of breakfast, lunches, ice creams, and a dessert selection that will have you in heaven.
Hi guys, so we are now in the Nicholas Copernicus statue here in Warsaw.
The founder of modern astronomy himself. There he is. Just chilling. Nicholas Copernicus was born in Turon, Poland, and went to college in Krakow. His statue stands in the Copernicus Square. Copernicus Monument in Warsaw includes an enormous statue of him sitting in a chair, looking at the bronze model of his solar system that dominates the square. The good city of Warsaw has devised one more way to bring Chopin to the people, and that's by way of 15 musical benches that have been placed at key sites connected with his life. Made of cast iron and polished black stone, these benches, designed by Professor Jerzy Porebski, feature a button which, when pressed, unleash a 30-second torrent of Chopin. They also come equipped with a route map as well as brief explanations in Polish and English as to the site's relevance to Chopin. Dominated by a towering column and the beautiful facade of the Royal Castle, this grand square is an ideal starting point for exploring Warsaw Old Town. Castle Square, also known as Plac Zamkowy, is one of the most historic squares in Warsaw. This cobbled square has been the site of numerous demonstrations, speeches, executions, and other important public events throughout the city's often tumultuous history. The name Lazienki means baths and is derived from the park's centerpiece and best-known attraction, the palace on the island.